Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode for Total War Warhammer 3. It is finally here. Well, it's been here for a little bit, but it's here for me at least now. And we're going to jump right into it. We're going to go into a new campaign. And for the first campaign, we're going to play as Cathay. Oh, right, there's a video here. Pay attention, stay a while, and listen to this man's story.
Been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood.
In blood.
A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Urson, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos.
You gotta watch out for that.
Executioner.
Chaos be sneaky.
Single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Urson's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Urson now? Is he here, in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, embraces in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
Ah!
I knew who shackled the bear.
It was Diablo, the Lutin. It was Bellicor, Lord of Terror.
Only a fool would challenge Bellicor. And yet,
Sign me up.
the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Urson's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets. But Urson is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal. One to bypass
My
the
God.
maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally. One who is tempted by the power of the god bear and can withstand the horrors within.
I like that they gave Deckard Cain a story in this. It's really cool, because I feel like his story in Diablo 3 cut way too short, and he had a shitty end, so I'm glad to see him back in full power in this. No, I am actually glad to see that the advisor got some kind of storyline. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat. Alright, so we're going to be playing as Grand Cathay. All these factions here, some of which I can't even show you right now. That's to come later. So, Granite Cathay has the Harmony mechanic, which we will get into. Alright, we're going to get into all this stuff. They got caravans, they got a thingy. I haven't even seen this thingy yet, because I haven't played this campaign yet.
First daughter of the Celestial.
This is about as far as I have gotten in this game. I looked at the two lords just to decide who we were going to play as. We're going to be playing as Zhao Ming,
Of dragons.
because one of the changes in the campaign is that you can fuse magic items together to make a stronger item and do some more item stuff. And this guy, he gets 100% item drop chance after every single fight. So, kind of made the choice easy. Besides that, though, Zhao Ming, maximum cargo capacity increased for caravans. Don't know what that does yet. Hero recruit rank for alchemists. The alchemists seem cool. They're going to be our spellcasters. Upkeep for ogre mercenary units is cheaper, which is very cool. And I'm curious to dive into that. And then armor plus 15 for all melee units. And a lot of the melee units already have a lot of armor. So it's just going to make them even more tanky. Yeah, we also have an upkeep for melee units that's cheaper, and he has 3 Yang, which is going to be important here in a bit. I'm going to go over the faction here, because this is something that I would do inside the actual game, in the campaign, but it's just harder to get to all the units in the actual campaign map. So we're just going to do it right here, so you know what everything is, you know what to expect, you know what they will do. I'm not going to go over these lores, though. We can go over them as we actually play them, but everything else I can go over. So, like, the Alchemist here is going to be the lore of metal. Besides that, they come with Enchanted Metallurgy, which, you know, actually, we'll go over the heroes in the campaign, because we can go over the skill trees and see what the skill trees has. So we'll go over that. But, alright. So, Infantry. Peasant Long Spearmen. They are expendable, but something that cool that they have is charge reflection. So when they're bracing, which you can actually see in this game, when they're standing still, they'll get like a little shield icon. Very cool change. They're going to actually deal reflecting damage or additional damage to any unit charging them. I believe this is for small or large. That's their cool thing, and that they are expendable. The Jade Warriors are going to be our mainline infantry. They have 80 armor. Under Zhao Ming, they're going to have 95. And then they also have a cool mechanic where as long as they're standing still for at least 10 seconds, or past 10 seconds, they're going to have additional 25% resistance and 10 armor. And this will proc during actual combat. You don't have to stand still and take the charge. You can still utilize their 12 charge bonus. Charge in there, and about 10 seconds later, they will have a bonus to armor because they're just standing still and fighting, which is pretty neat. Then we also have some Halberdiers, the Jade Warriors, which do armor piercing, and they're focused towards anti-large. They also come with the charge reflection that the peasants have, and then also this defensive stance, so pretty cool. And then our elites of the elite, the Celestial Dragon Guard. I have not actually seen these in action yet. They do have fewer models than the other halberd counterparts, as well as the Jade Warriors, I guess, but they do hit a little stronger. They have slightly better stats. They already have better armor, so they're going to be even more tanky underneath Zhao Ming. And I guess that's kind of it. They don't have anything really super special besides that, except for... Well, actually, no, I take that back. The special thing is that they are a halberd unit that is also lightly shielded with the bronze shield here. So they can block 35% of all projectiles, which not too many halberd units have shields. I'm trying to remember. I'm sure there's at least 1 or 2 others at this point, but I can't remember what they are. So that's kind of unique. And then for the bows, we've got Peasant Archers. Nothing too special about them. Pretty low missile damage, but they are also expendable. We do have Iron Hail Gunners. They're pretty cool because they're kind of a cheap gun unit with high missile strength, but they do have fewer models than the Peasants do by 30, and their range is 90. So the range is very short. We will see how good they can be. Then we have the Jade Warrior Crossbowmen, which also have the 80 armor because they are a Jade Warrior. 21 missile strength is pretty cool, and they also have the thing where if they stand still, they're going to get more armor. Now, also a good thing to go over is going to be the Yin and Yang. For Yin units, which are all the ranged units, or most of them anyway, actually I think no, all of them, whenever they are next to 1 or more Yang units, or melee units, they're going to get reload skill and leadership. The melee units are going to get defense and leadership up to plus 24 and 12. Let me just double check. 12 and 12, leadership and defense. And then you can buff these even more by having lords in the area, like this guy who amplifies that harmony effect by 100%. The alchemist boosted by 25%. This thing boosted by 25% as well. So you have, and then also the sky junks. So there are ways to spread harmony buffing units in your army that don't rely just having, you know, Zhao Ming be in the area. So that's another big feature for at least the battles for this faction. And it could theoretically be cool. Don't know yet, but it could be cool. Then we have the shield version, basically the same thing as this version, but they have shields, and they have a higher melee defense because of it. Then you have, which is essentially the Skaven Gizelles. These are just the version for Cathay. They come with missile, what is it called? Sundering? Shield breaker. That's it. Missile shield breaker things. So they can even shoot people with... well, they can shoot people with bronze shields and then get most of their damage through, or they can hit people with silver shields and get, you know, some of the damage through still. So they are just snipers, a long-range sniper unit. And then we have the Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen, which is pretty cool because they are a shielded, high-armored ranged unit with okay melee stats. I mean, that's kind of comparable to an Imperial Swordsman. Kinda. Just lower melee attack, but with, you know, a bunch of armor. And they also have armor piercing. So armor piercing is very, very powerful when you put that on a crossbow unit because you no longer have to worry that much about line of sight like guns do, which is part of the reasons why like dark shards for the dark elves are very powerful because they are, well, they're cheap, armor piercing, and they're crossbows. So pretty good unit there. I'm curious to see them. They are pretty expensive in multiplayer. We'll see if they're worth it. We'll see. Cav, they're kind of a Cav weak faction, not gonna lie. So these are essentially Bretonnian peasant horsemen with, I think, lower armor. I think the Bretonnians have 25 armor, maybe, or 20. It's been a while. These are basically, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the cost. The cost is like 800, armor 100. Their stats aren't really anything special to write home about. Empire Knights. I guess they're kind of like Empire Knights for the Empire, but maybe even cheaper a little bit. How expensive are Empire Knights these days? It's been a while. But that's basically what these guys are like. But they do have that ability with the Yang, which could be maybe hard to do with your fast movers who are meant to be flankers and rear chargers, because the area of effect for Yin and Yang is not that far. It's like 45 meters. So it may be kind of hard to keep them in the harmony bonus. I'm sure the strategies to maybe, I don't know, utilize like sky junks to fly on top of them, because these guys are harmony and they are yin because they are ranged units. So maybe you can fly these over a group of Jade Lancers and so they can all give each other buffs. That could be kind of neat, maybe. Then we have the Longwood Riders, which are, again, essentially another Bretonnian unit, the Pegasus Knights of Bretonnia. That's basically what the Great Longwood Riders are. So if you know the Pegasus Knights, they kind of do the same role. This guy I've tested in a couple battles. He's a beast. This is a thick ass boy right here. The Terracotta Sentinel is no joke, and expect to probably see them a lot if you play multiplayer, and expect to use them a lot if you play campaign, because these things are freaking cool. They look cool. Their stats are great. Magical damage. Not much to hate about this unit. I'm not gonna lie. Not much to hate. Oh, also, wounds is a new ability in this game. So for these like giant, I've heard that. What was the reference? I always just call them like monstrous creatures, but there's a better reference. Single entity units, SEM? No, models, single entity models, SEMs. I think that's what people refer to them as. Like this guy, they have these wounds. I believe our heroes do as well. Yep, and then our lords and all that. Yeah. So when you get them below 25% hit points, they are going to deal less damage and they become slower. I think that's a nice balance change for very powerful, large single units. Entities like this. Then we got the Sky Junks. I've tested these out a little bit, and like I've really tried to even test them in an ideal situation where I have applied like a bunch of buffs to the Sky Lantern's range, reload skill, you know, and they, like, over the course of an entire battle, if they are not attacked because these things are brittle, this thing can deal a lot of sustained damage. Definitely not a burst fire. It is kind of neat because it is an harmony amplifier of 25%. It is a yin unit, so you can fly it over like the flanks of your army where your lord isn't and buff up the units under there. So I think there is a little bit more synergy with the Sky Lantern. The unit itself is not that strong, but can, again, if it's not shot down or harassed by flying units, it can deal some damage. And then the Sky Junk is okay. It is a air-based Hell Rocket battery from the Empire. And this faction has a better version of this, essentially, because it is a ground-based variant, the Fire Rain Rocket. And I think this is the better one. If all you want is a rocket battery, go for the Fire Rain Rocket. I don't think this is... I mean, it's neat, I guess, because it flies. I guess. It does come with a bomb, like a gyrocopter. I haven't actually used this, though. Maybe this is really good. But, you know, we'll utilize them in campaign. We'll see how they do. All right, and then the Granite Cannon here, essentially just like an Imperial Cannon or like a Dwarf Cannon along those lines. The difference thing in this, though, is that these artillery units are actually pulled by oxen, so they have a movement speed of 30. So they can actually kind of escape out of a bad situation, kind of, depending on how fast the enemy is. They are definitely a lot faster than Imperial or Dwarf artillery for sure. So we have a Grand Cannon, essentially, and then again, the Hellstorm Rocket Battery. This is kind of neat because this is an actual spellcaster. It does buff Harmony Amplifying, and it is also, show this off, it is a Mastery of Elemental Winds. So when 2 or more of these, units with this ability are in the battle, then all of your spells, literally all of your spells, are more powerful. I don't remember what the max intensity is. I think I've gotten it to about 130-ish power for each spell, which is kind of crazy. I don't really know how much further you can go. Maybe it caps at like 150-ish, I think. But this unit can do it. The Alchemists also have the ability, you can see right there, and then I believe our Legendary Lords have it. Yeah, you can kind of see it tucked in there. I don't know if this guy has it. No, this guy doesn't have it. Oh, okay, these do. So all of our Lords, except for this Lord Magistrate, also has that. So if you put like all these units together, have like Zhao Ming with like 2 Alchemists, and then the Wu Jing War Compass, your spells are going to be buff. They're going to do a lot of just bonus damage or bonus to their I don't know, positive or negative effects if they're hexes or buffs. Pretty neat. It's a pretty neat mechanic that the Grand Cathay has. But on top of that, this is an actual spellcaster because it comes with Celestial Lightning and Celestial Comet, which are essentially just renamed Comet of Cassandora and... Oh, what's the bombardment lightning spell in that tree called? It's those spells. That's all this is. It's exactly the same thing, except for they just call it Celestial Comet because it's tied to this thing. But it's the same thing. I think it even takes the same winds of magic and everything. But if you don't have a spellcaster, you can bring this, and you have access to 2 very powerful damaging spells. Like, they are very solid spells to have. And then on top of that is also a Nexus of Elemental Winds. So your power recharge rate is at a bonus plus 20%, which is also kind of neat. In melee, it's okay. Like, it's kind of... well, you know, we'll test it. I've only tested a little bit. It's okay. We'll see what it's like. But there you go. That is the roster. I apologize if you don't care about getting an in-depth look at the roster, but I feel like it's best to show that now so I don't have to go over it later. And when people are fighting, you kind of have a general knowledge of what they can and cannot do if you were paying attention during this little bit here. And then the spells, we can go over the spells as we kind of come across them. So, friends, it is time. Let's do it.
Grand Cathay.
More videos.
Vast empire to the east, ruled by powerful creatures, dragons, who can inhabit human form.
Hello.
You are gravely mistaken. We have no interest in a mere god's power.
No interest in power to use against the forces of chaos?
I am Yao Ying, the storm dragon, older than the gods themselves.
That's interesting.
Are here for a greater purpose.
I didn't know they were older than gods.
This map shows the energy of all things. There should be harmony, but the world is unbalanced. My younger sister, Shenzu, bringer of light and hope. She ventured beyond the Norscan mountains, but was lost. Without her light, darkness prevails, and our family has no comfort.
Though I feel your loss, the Dome of Fates provides no insight to your sister's whereabouts.
Ursa knows he witnessed her fate.
Then why
There we
did
are.
she not tell you, Iron Dragon?
There is mistrust between dragons and gods.
If we save Ursun, he will tell us how to find Shenzu.
Let me serve you, mighty dragons. I can reach Ursun. Lead you to him before it's too late. For one drop of his blood.
Of his
Your
blood.
destiny is to guide us.
The armies of Cathay must breach the maelstrom and march into chaos.
That's pretty cool.
Balance will be restored to the world when Shenzu is returned to you.
All right.
Our goal is clear. To find the lost sister, we must hear the God Bear's testament before he passes into myth.
What up, God Bear?
My sister assumes it is her right to hear the Bear God's testament. But you will help me reach Ursun first.
I will
Sure, man.
guide you to the dying god. You require a grand legion, and for that your traditional lands must be tamed. Rat men have always infested the Warpstone Desert, but the god's roar has emboldened them. Destroy these Clan Eshin pests. Further north, your absence from Shangyang has left a
Rebels.
power vacuum that rebels have now filled. The insolence. They must suffer the dragon's wrath. Once the desert is yours, the Tower of Ashshare shall come under your dominion. The caravan routes under its control will give you the riches required for the dread expedition into the Chaos Realm. Beware the Great Maw, for the ogres mistake this pit for a god.
It's a
Yet
Sarlacc
even
pit.
further south, you shall find more enemies eager to invade. Disharmony blights Grand
Greenskins.
Cathay, mighty Zhao Ming. If you are to find Urson, you must restore the balance. Only then will the Dragon Emperor look upon you with fondness.
My inventions safeguard all Cathay.
Okay. Let's do this. Before we jump into any of this stuff, let's just get into the fight.
Iron Dragon.
Oh, hold on. Look at that. Look at that little UI change. You can actually see the... Hold on, let me declick. Huh. That's cool. I like
Did
that.
someone speak?
Oh no. Oh no. This man hears the voices too. Alright, let's go kill this rat
Do
thing.
not stand. The
Wait,
celestial
hello?
Blacksmith. Get out of my mind.
Why can't I... The sketch's movement has been disabled so they cannot change stance? Wait, what?
The Iron Dragon.
What?
The Desert Alchemist.
How is this man's... What?
I crave.
Okay. Well, hey, how about we look at some other stuff then? We got, control. We got money. Growth details. Why can't I move my guy?
This joke lacks humor.
Huh. Let me, like, save, maybe? Oh, no, I can't save. Okay, let's go through this. What do we got? We've got a village, which gives us growth, income, defensive supplies for, like, siege battles and stuff. Okay. It adds walls to settlements that are outside of Ogre and Norskin lands. That's neat. We got the Jade Barracks, which we get our Jade Warriors. Let's just build that. We also have... What is this? Ramparts. Prevents construction of archer platforms. Is that what this is? Okay. So we got Yin and Yang here. This one gives us different garrisons. Okay, what happens later? More defensive supplies and cannonballs. More defensive supplies and fire rain rockets. Oh, so it's basically just, which garrison do you want? And do you want to be Yin or Yang? Okay. Then we also... Oh, wait, what was this one? Oh, Alchemists. Alchemists, Sky Junks, Terracotta Sentinel. There's our ultimate units right over there. And then we've got more Yin and Yang. So essentially, I think we have 2 civics. Yeah, 2 civics, 2 industries, and then 2 conscriptions. And we can only build one or the other. So this one at max level is going to give us growth. Construction costs for buildings at -6. This one's going to give us income at +6. But this is Yin, this is Yang. Okay. At max, this is going to give us 300 gold and Yang. This is going to give us 225 and increase our trade income. This seems like the stronger deal, I guess, depending on how many trade we have. And I guess if we need Yin or Yang. Then we have the Yang Sanctuary. Recruit rank for your peasants are +6, and then control +5. And then this is casualty replenishment rate, less control, and recruitment cost is very cheap for peasants. Okay, well, let's see what we need. Right now, we're currently at a Yang of 3. So current effects, we get diplomatic relations, growth, and construction costs for Yin buildings is cheaper. Income from Yang buildings is less and more for Yin. But look at the things we get if we are in harmony. 20 relation with Cathay. Construction costs for all buildings -20%. Growth +40. Income from Yang buildings 25%. From Yin buildings 25%. Control +8. Corruption -5. And all of our armies get Ancestral Warriors, which I believe is a summon of our elite units. I think. That is huge. So this guy is pulling us in a 3 harmony. Okay. So, how can we counteract that? We're going to need other heroes. We're going to need buildings. So let's actually go into here. I want to focus on growth first. And we need the T-Poller, I guess. Because we got a bunch of Yang, right? So let's go for... Yeah, I guess let's go for Yin. So we will grab this, which is going to give us 1 Yin. So we need 2 more. Let's try research. Research is also broken up into yin and yang, as well as, I guess, a middle ground. Armor for peasant long spear units. Oh, that's kind of neat. So we're probably going to go for yin. So this gives us ammunition for peasant archers. I'm going to grab that. We'll get that in 4 turns.
Destiny.
Caravan Dispatch available. Oh, shit. The Longyuan Shin Caravan. Recruit Caravan. Okay, so this is the one that we have. Cargo value. Cost 600. Oh, neat. Dismiss that. So, this is where it starts. Overall threat is high through the mountains here. And then I guess we just kind of have to find our path. So we can send this to the vampire counts? Ah. So the more we invest right now, 1,200. When this caravan is done, we'll get 52 back. I wonder if we get also diplomatic relations with them. Interesting. 9 turns. It looks like this army has 11 units in it. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, they're right here. We get Imperial handgunners and halberdiers? No, we can even compare them here. Oh, you know what? I was thinking that the formation fighting... I didn't show this off. If I click on you... So, they will try to stay in formation when in melee. I thought that this was just going to be applied to all of the other Old World factions, but it looks like it isn't. So yeah, they're actually going to keep a tie formation, which could be bad because tie formations mean easier AoE spells and more damage there. So that could be bad. I don't know why that would actually ever be good to have a tight formation. I don't know. Anyway, so it looks like Imperial halberds. They do not have all that armor, but they do have more melee defense. Interesting. Okay. We have Crosswoman, peasant archers. That's kind of neat. That's neat. Okay, dispatch.
Father,
very cool. Is this them? That's them?
My difficulties.
Your difficulties. Okay. And I cannot end the turn. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll be right back and I'm going to restart this campaign. Alright, so, restarted the campaign. Let's a preview build. It seems like we can move the guy, but the caravan did change. So it looks like the most money we're going to get now is out of Marienburg. So we're going to dispatch the caravan to Marienburg. And then I still have to build the... What was it? Tea parlor. So let's do that. And then... I'm going to get out of his mind. Wait, oh, yeah, we need to also upgrade this so that we can grab the Jade Warriors. Crossbows. I did the research, right? There we go. Alright, now we're caught up. Alright. Let's go kill something. Here we go. Look at this map. Channel magic? Sure. No! Alright, start deployment. Look at this map! There's some Skaven down there. Look at this thing. Jesus. Look at that thing. Oh, random skull thing over there. Where's my army? There we go. My army's right there. Oh man, look at those mountains in the background with... Who is getting up there? I guess like Longwood Riders? That's ridiculous. Oh shit, there's like a whole village over here. Look at this. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Oh yeah, and then also I guess I can show you the units. We got the spears. Jade Warriors.
In Father's name.
Yep, there he goes, the main man. We got our peasant archers, and then the fire rain rocket? Fire rain rocket. Oh yeah, then the Longwood Riders. Which again are kind of just like Pegasus Riders. Look cool though. Alright, let's do this. So, we want to have... Actually, I guess... Maybe do you want to kind of keep it tight a little bit? Because we want to try and get the... Yin and Yang stuff going. I'll spread out the spearmen, though. Alright. We will lock them together. 3, group 5... I guess I can put you in group 1, that's fine. Supreme! Put you over here. Let's do this.
The Emperor expects order and balance.
So the Skaven are hitting us with Skaven slaves and clan rats. They have no anti-air, so we can just literally like fly the longbows over there.
Stone and steel.
Look at these beautiful ox. Alright. Fire at the rats.
Defenders of Cathay.
Oh, they're gonna hit our peasants? They may hit our peasants.
Celestial
Fire at those
glory.
ones.
Attack.
Charge!
Sent by Shangyang.
Stay within harmony range. Okay, so this may end up just killing us.
Seeking Cathay's foes.
Alright, Longwood Riders come over here.
Move as wind. March in ordered rank.
And then let's have you recharge over there. Alright, let's get close-ups. Whoa, whoa, too close, too close. Get him! Oh, we also have spells. So, we've got damage per second, 28. I think this is pretty good against low armor units, which the rats are. So let's just toast them. Very cool. Turn into a dragon!
Iron wind.
So cool. Okay, now kill this Skaven.
Jade Warriors.
Jade Warriors, leave.
Cavalry. With joy.
Chase them. What the f- What the fuck? He summons a bunch of swords? That's just like an attack animation. Oh my god. Okay, listen, man, you're roasting your ear. Get out of there. He's doing his thing. Look at the swords. Oh no. All right, go this way. Oh, kill these. Longwood Riders in the distance there. I want to see that sword move again. Or the flames, that's also cool. How's the rat doing? Hey, the rat's not doing so hot.
Archers. Minds as one. It is fated.
The rats are actually putting up a little bit of a fight over here. I'm just gonna have the Longwood Riders continue to chase these. You can have fun chasing them. Actually, no, come over here. Come over here. I want to roast.
Order and balance.
Our Jade Warriors took like no damage. There we go. Come over here. I want to get another burn off. I'm giving them their burn notice. Ah, need to get closer. Curse Skaven and their speed.
Faithful.
Oh, wow, that's actually cool. It actually shows you the radius in which you can cast this. I don't think I ever actually... That's not in the first game, is it? Did I miss that somehow? Ah! Get toasty!
Fight another time.
How many did we get there? A lot of those rats are not getting up. That's pretty cool. Did they show you the range in Warhammer 2? Did I somehow just miss that this entire? No, that's got to be new, right? That's got to be new, right? I would say that is definitely decisive victory. We got an icon of the Spirit Dragon. Whoa, we get Ancestral Warriors? 2 summons? Wow, man. Okay. 900 experience. Treasury. They are dead. Leadership. replenishment and money. We'll do replenishment.
Labor, they shall find purpose.
Wow, we already got an uncommon. So we got 1,000 and an alchemist. We got freaking summons. They want me to send our alchemist to join the hero. And they want us to recruit new units. And then restore the balance of harmony for 1,000 monies. Okay, I'm trying to do that. So, oh, that's our caravan. Where's our hero? There we go. So she is a Yang. Oh no, another Yang character. Oh no, we're now at 4 Yang. Oh no. Okay. So, this alchemist can increase mobility when embedded in an army, boost income for local effects, damage, assassinate, and hinder replenishment. Ah, yes, the magic item screen. We could give her this, but I'm going to keep it on him for now. But this is a very cool change. I like this change to the detail screen. You have your ancillaries and magic items all listed here. You see exactly who they are tied to. Perfect. And then later on, I can show you how we can fuse them together or salvage them, which is also pretty neat. What are your effects? Control 1 in the local province, and then harmony +1. Okay. Oh, God, now we have 4 Yang. We are so out of balance. You've made us out of balance. Then I'm going to rename you. So I rename people after my Patreon supporters. So this alchemist will now be named Kilroy. Thank you, everybody on Patreon, for supporting me. Link in the description below if you want to do that. I do podcasts and a lot of Let's Watch for different series and stuff. And then, yeah. I think we'll look at everybody else later because I want to kind of get this turn ended and then we will end the episode. One more thing we got to do is diplomacy, because diplomacy has changed a little bit. So let's sort by attitude, not the map. There we go. We have the Jade Custodians up to our north. So they kind of like us. We already have a non-aggression pact. Initiate diplomacy. Oh, look at this. So this is like the Three Kingdoms diplomacy kind of. It actually tells you and gives you numbers for everything. So we already know that we can do a trade agreement. It's no longer you put the thing on the table and the game's like, I don't know, man. Maybe they'll give it to you. Motherfucking no. Press the button to find out. No more of that shit. Always hated that. Now it's actually like, yo, this is going to happen at a 2.1. So, I wonder if this would give us a bonus to our relations with them if we did not press this button. So what's really cool about this is that this is actually in our favor, so I can do this and they'll actually give us money to take away the 2.3 or whatever. I can also, we know that they want military access, so we can give that on the table, giving us a 4.8 to do. Relative faction strength 8.5. Distance 5. Okay, and then if we do this, we can get 665 for it. Or, well, we can't get an alliance. If we put that on the table, I don't have enough money to balance this offer. That's what this is telling us. So no, we can't do that one. But this is so much cooler than the previous diplomatic system. We can also trade settlements there. Look at this. Look at that shit.
Agreed.
All right.
May you live.
Already so much better. Sorry, I cut her off there. All right, next faction. We've got the Burning Wind Nomads to our east. Okay, let me talk to you. They want a trade agreement. I want a non-aggression pact. Now it swings it to a -7. What do I need to do to balance this? Oh, 960. What the fuck? Now, we did just get 600 from the other faction, so it's kind of like 300 to do this. Or we can wait, because with a trade deal, we will have an ongoing treaty, which should raise their attitude towards us. So I'm going to go for just a basic trade agreement, and I'm going to say do this, and they give us 40 gold. Proposed offer. Beautiful. Who's next? We are at war with them. Oh, our sister. Hey, yeah. Okay, what's quick deal? Get an overview of how likely factions will sign diplomatic deals and create them in a quick way. So, oh, I see. Oh, man.
Natural authority.
And who wants military access and how much the deal chance is. Oh, that's very nice change. So if you're looking for a defensive or military alliance, you can be like, okay, who's shopping for me? Or who wants one? Nobody. Confederation? Definitely not. And I like that it shows you the greatest success chance down to I don't know, what is it, like the next 10? No, not next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 others. Okay. This is cool. This is very cool. Let's go back to Non-Aggression Pact. They are at a minus 2.8. Peace treaty. Okay. Only at a 0.5 here. They are improving attitude because they are at war with the Dissenter Lords of Jinshin and the Kurgan Warband. Are we at war with them? Yes, we are. Yes, we are there. Okay. So again, we could just wait, and we will probably get a more favorable deal later. Okay. Was there anybody else? I forgot to check. Was there anyone else there? Ogre Kingdoms, these Blood Guzzlers. They're at war with the Dissenter Lords, so they're kind of liking me a little bit.
I got a hunger on.
Not enough yet. Not enough yet, though. Okay. Well, friends, that is going to do it for our first turn. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you all are as excited for the Warhammers as I am. What is this? Oh, the Great Bastion protects Cathay from the forces of Chaos. The threat level will build over time, and Chaos will attack once it reaches its highest level. Armies will also breach the Great Bastion should any gate fall out of Cathayan hands. Kurgan Warband threat level 10%. Oh, so that's who's going to be coming? And the Snake Gate is ruined, which is adding 4%. Oh. Well, that's on my sister. My sister's over here, I believe. And then these are the gates up here. I'm not exactly over there to assist. Oh, wait, one more thing. Hold on. The compass. Yeah. Here's the compass. All right. So what can we do here? Your faction can only change the compass direction in 4... Oh, we can't do anything here yet. Okay, well, I guess we'll look at this in 4 turns then. But, oh, a little tease. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Take care.